Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing? I saw another movie review. I got a bunch of reviews going up today. Reviews, food and movie reviews. And I saw one that I just happened to see by accident. Going through the new releases on Tubi TV. You got something called Going Attractions instead of Coming Attractions, called Going Attractions, which I think is kind of funny, but it's a little sad too. It's about the state of the drive-in theater, which got invented in 1933 and was really strong for a long time. And then in the 70s and 80s, the 90s and 2000, you see the drive-in going by the wayside. And they had lots of stories from theater owners, drive-in theater owners and stuff. Lots of information about it's very fascinating because I missed the drive-in. We had when I grew up, we had a whole bunch of them. There was one in Albion which closed down uh, when my dad said it was the Albion. Whenever I don't think I ever went there, or maybe he did take me. He said he used to go down there all the time, and I remember driving by there and seeing like the big wooded area and that big screen. I think they got torn down eventually. I remember driving by there all the time. My dad said he used to go down there a lot. I don't think I ever went there. I might have once, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's just I was too young. I was born in '68, so I'm an old fogey. And a lot of the drive-ins went by the wayside. The one that was the two that survived for a while were the Prescott Drive-In. Whenever I got out of the army, most of them were closed down, and they had the Prescott Drive-In, and then the one in Corey, or is that the Sunset? I can't remember. Uh, and the Prescott was around for a while. I saw until like the late '90s, and then the Prescott one got torn down. And then we still have the one, and they were talking about theater switching over the digital, and then one remaining uh, drive in our area was they were thought he would go out of business because he had to get a digital uh, projector, and that was like $50,000 and stuff like that. And he said that would really hurt his bottom line, but he did, and then he said he might have to get an upgrade uh, 5 years later, and this was back in 2012, I believe. But that's still the only operating drive-in we have around our area, and that's it. And I remember growing up, we going to a lot of drive-ins, seeing movies like they took me to see Dumbo a lot. Whenever they re-released that, I remember going to drive-in to see the re-release of Star Wars, and they played it with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the early years back in the early '80s. I think it was, and then I remember seeing they re-released. We went to see Cinderella. I mean, no, Sleeping Beauty a lot. They had a double feature, Sleeping Beauty and a Black Hole. And then my dad wanted to see a Black Hole, and we went to see that. And I said a lot of theaters are going by the wayside. The only place we have in Erie now is what the heck is it called? Tinseltown, and they got rid of the Dollar Theater too, which sucked. But I'm going into my history with the drive-in. I did some videos about past drive-ins and stuff and driving memories. But this is a really good and very interesting documentary, and it gives some more reason why the drive-in might have been declined because they're talking about them showing X-rated movies, and the one that's remaining used to show X-rated movies. I'm pretty sure, and there was two of them that showed the Sunset, and the other one that showed X-rated movies in the '80s. And yeah, that one that survived was showing that they don't show X-rated movies anymore; they show regular ones. You know, the last one I went to see, I think, was down there in '98 when you see Mission Impossible, and I can't remember the other movie. That Mission Impossible, the first Mission Impossible, I hated. I liked the second one. I haven't seen the other ones. Hopefully, the other ones are really good too. The second one's really good. I hated the first one. So, but this documentary is very interesting and very informative, very entertaining. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's very interesting. I think you'll really enjoy it. So, till next time, take care, my Legion. I just thought it's funny the whole coming at going attractions. All right, take care, everyone.